Okay, it's good to have you back on. Okay, the White House is getting criticized because they put out a tweet that basically undercut the president's claims of price gouging by mom and pop gas stations. Let's show what happened. Watch this.
When the cost of oil comes down, we should see the price of the gas station at the pump come down as well. But that's not what's happening.
Congressman, when you see it, it does go in lockstep. When oil goes down, gas prices go down. When oil goes up, gas prices does go up. I mean, the White House even tweeted out those fever lines.
Yeah, and so what you need is more oil so that the price of the barrel goes down, and once the price of the barrel goes down, you see that relief at the gas pump. I don't understand what the president doesn't understand.
I mean, the margins are so tight, so they're blaming gas station owners. They make profits off of what they sell, like pretzels and potato chips. That's possibly why Circle K in Florida is letting its gas stations there sell marijuana. I mean, we had the federal, you know this too, Congressman, you've talked about it. The Federal Trade Commission has never found price gouging by gas station owners in multiple probes since even after Hurricane Katrina in 2006.
Yeah, they just follow. Look, it's market forces, and it's a global market, and they have to buy the gas at a certain price. And like you said, the margins are really small. The margins stay the same whether the price of the price that they pay goes up or it goes down. The margins stay the same, but we get the benefit of decreased prices as there's more supply. The problem here is this war that the Biden administration has declared on the fossil fuel industry here in the United States for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Not only are we hurting Americans, we're also hurting our allies, because now they're looking at blackouts and cold winters, and cold actually kills people 15 to 17 times more than heat does. And so this is inhumane. This entire green energy, green policy, Green New Deal stuff that the Biden administration is pursuing and trying to force us into this is actually inhumane. It's going to kill a lot of people, and it's hurting the Americans in their pocketbooks every day.
And by the way, I'm so sorry, let me correct. It was Hurricane Katrina was in 2005. Congressman, the president's strategy of draining the U.S. safety net, the strategic reserves, to artificially lower gas prices, oil pros say that's unsustainable. OPEC could wipe it out with another cut. But Biden is saying OPEC is manipulating prices. The White House is out with diverging mixed messaging in oil and gas. As to your point, they avoid how their so-called transition to green energy does mean higher costs for working and middle-class families. Let's watch this.
We're asking the industry today, tomorrow, to start increasing production.
No more drilling on federal lands, no more drilling, including offshore, no ability for the oil industry to continue to drill, period.
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in the Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated and no more subsidies for either one of those, any fossil fuel. I have a transition from the oil industry, yes. And I'd stop giving to the oil industry, I'd stop giving them federal subsidies.
Have you ever heard them say, when they talk transition, what transition means for working and middle-class families when it comes to costs?
No, they never do. It's just they worship at the altar of this green energy policy of the climate change, orthodoxy, and no matter what it takes, we're going to get there. Except what they don't understand, apparently, that this is a worldwide issue, and that we're doing really well here in the United States. Other countries aren't doing very well, and that we're going to need fossil fuels for the next 50, 70, 100 years. That should be American fossil fuels, because we produce it 20 to 30% cleaner than the rest of the world. So even for environmental purposes, we should be enhancing American oil production and gas production. We should be doing that to help us Americans here at home. And we also should be doing that to help our allies overseas that are now looking at, suffering through this winter because, they don't want to use or their gas supplies have been interrupted, by the Russians.
We've seen environmentalist studies that say nat gas is cleaner. Natural gas does lower carbon emissions, right? Final word.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that was
Look,
quick.
If Yeah, if we substituted natural gas, okay, for coal, especially in China, we would help the world's carbon emissions or reduce carbon emissions worldwide by a heck of a lot more than the stuff that we're doing over here. Here we're just wasting our money, trillions and trillions of dollars, and indebting our children for no reason whatsoever. Zero benefit to us or the planet.
Congressman Gimenez, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you. We're coming out of the bottom of the hour.